Welcome to our video on consciousness, based on the writings of Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. Blavatsky was a 19th century Russian philosopher and writer who founded the Theosophical Society, which aimed to promote the study of religion, philosophy, and science. Blavatsky's writings on consciousness are still influential today, and we'll explore some of her ideas in this video. Before we dive into Blavatsky's ideas, let's define what we mean by consciousness. Consciousness is the state of being aware of one's surroundings, thoughts, and feelings. It's what allows us to perceive the world and interact with it. But what is the nature of consciousness? That's a question that philosophers, scientists, and mystics have been grappling with for centuries. Blavatsky believed that consciousness was not just a product of the brain, but something more universal and eternal. She believed that the human mind was capable of tapping into a deeper, cosmic consciousness that transcended individual experience. According to Blavatsky, this cosmic consciousness was the source of all existence, the primordial energy that permeated everything in the universe. She called this energy the One Life, and believed that it was the ultimate reality. Blavatsky believed that the human mind was capable of perceiving this universal consciousness through spiritual practices such as meditation and introspection. She believed that by quieting the mind and turning inward, we could connect with the deeper truths of the universe. Blavatsky also believed in the existence of spiritual beings who existed in higher dimensions of reality. She called these beings Mahatmas, and believed that they were advanced spiritual teachers who could communicate with humans through telepathy. Blavatsky's ideas were deeply influenced by Eastern philosophy and religion, particularly Hinduism and Buddhism. She believed in the concept of reincarnation, which holds that the soul is reborn into new bodies after death. According to Blavatsky, the purpose of life was to evolve spiritually, to become more aware of the cosmic consciousness and eventually merge with it. So what can we learn from Blavatsky's ideas about consciousness? For one, she reminds us that the human mind is capable of perceiving more than just the physical world. Our consciousness is connected to a deeper, universal reality that we can tap into through meditation, intuition, and other spiritual practices. Blavatsky also reminds us that the search for truth and meaning is a lifelong journey, one that requires us to be open-minded and humble in the face of the unknown. Blavatsky's ideas about consciousness continue to be influential today, particularly in the fields of spirituality and alternative medicine. Some researchers are even exploring the idea that consciousness may be a fundamental aspect of the universe, rather than just a byproduct of brain activity. Of course, not everyone agrees with Blavatsky's ideas, and there are many different theories and philosophies about the nature of consciousness. But regardless of what you believe, the study of consciousness remains a fascinating and important topic. It reminds us that we are part of something much larger than ourselves, and that there is much we have yet to understand about the world and ourselves. So, in conclusion, Blavatsky's writings on consciousness offer a unique perspective on the nature of the human mind and its connection to the universe. While some of her ideas may seem far-fetched or even mystical, they also challenge us to think beyond our everyday experiences and consider the possibility of a deeper, universal consciousness. Whether you agree with her ideas or not, the study of consciousness remains an important and fascinating area of research, one that may hold the key to understanding some of the biggest mysteries of our existence. Thank you for watching this video on consciousness based on the writings of Helena Petrovna Blavatsky. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with others who may be interested. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.